What's up, everybody? Little public service announcement. Update on some of these court cases and other things that are going on. So Jason Gerhard, he has his sticker trial coming up. He just had his pre-trial conference yesterday, and we're waiting for that trial date, but they did drop it already from a misdemeanor to a violation. So that is a positive development, I guess, but we're still going to go to trial on that, or he's going to go to trial on that. Tomorrow, I have hearings for breach of bail, which was, I was out on bail for the disorderly conduct outside the governor's house. If you go back in the playlist, I'm sure you guys have seen that. And I was found guilty of that. So for that breach of bail, though, was for a different disorderly conduct. That was the disorderly conduct where I was arrested with 8 other people for saying amen, and I was alleged to have made a loud noise. So that's that disorderly conduct that I allegedly breached my bail on the previous disorderly conduct for asking the officer why I was going to be arrested, and then he just arrested me for disorderly conduct. I do plan on appealing that. Of course, if you guys have not heard about that, I am planning on appealing that. You may hear some congestion. I am getting over the ninja flu. I caught the ninja flu with a few other people on New Year's Eve. And I'm going to share my magic remedy with you guys that I found very, very helpful to me. So I've been taking a supplement called NAC. This is an amino acid, and I take 4 of these 2, 3, 4 times a day as needed. They helps clear out the fluid in the lungs and supports the production of all types of antioxidants. So this is a very good amino acid, NAC. 100% recommend that. Helps out. And then at night with my meals, I take one of each of these zincs. So 50 milligram chelated zinc, 20 milligrams of this Opti Zinc. You can get this over at A Market here in Manchester. I'm sure you guys can find it elsewhere online as well. And then zinc picolinate, 50 milligrams. So I take one of each of those, which is like 120 milligrams of zinc, and I take this Cissus quadrangularis extract for quinine. So you hear about hydroxychloroquine. Somebody was going to drop me off some hydroxychloroquine, but I had this, which has quinine in it. Does the same thing. It opens up the cells to let the zinc in. So I'm telling you, this is what saved me. This in the zinc in that NAC. Once I took that, I was feeling 90% the next day, and I'm feeling pretty good right now. Just still clearing out the lungs a little bit. So I have court tomorrow, like I was saying, at 8 a.m. 32 Clinton Street in Concord. Gonna have at least one other person there. I know that. We'll see who else shows up. I will I'll record that as much as I can, and we'll upload it here afterwards. So that should be fun and informative for all involved, right? And then if you check the description, I put all the court dates, upcoming court dates. I shared it in the community section, but all the other court dates are coming up, and I will keep updating as necessary. Also, the White Rose road trip, we're going to speak some of the volunteers. I am one of the volunteers for the White Rose sticker movement, and a bunch of us are going to Texas to speak at the Greater Reset 3. I should have put that. I'll go edit that into the description. You go to thegreaterreset.org, and you'll see that they're having an event coming up in Texas and in Mexico, and White Rose is going to be there. I'm going to pick up a guy in Illinois, and then we're going down to Tennessee to grab another guy, and then we're going to Texas. So if anyone wants to help us defray the costs of the rental and the hotels and stuff like that, please check the description link, and there's a link for donations there. That'd be great. The release of the lorry list, I mean, they should release the whole lorry list. This lorry list thing has been going on forever. And why wouldn't we want to know who the corrupt cops are and which ones have a question mark and that have been doing shady shit? They've been covering up for each other long enough. You know, I'm not a defund the police guy. I am an end qualified immunity guy. That's what's going to solve the problem. End the qualified immunity for these judges and these boards and these police officers and these prison guards and jail guards, and they'll get slapped with a few lawsuits that they have to come out of pocket, and they lose their car and they lose their livelihood, and it's going to make them think twice. So they should be responsible for what they're doing and not act like they don't know they're violating people's rights. They know what they're doing. They know exactly what they're doing. And so besides that, the COVID thing has kept me a little under the weather, but I'm on the upswing from that. And the last thing I'm going to let people know, I'm going to be relocating. So you won't see this chipped painted wall for too much longer if I even do another thing from here. I am going to be going live on the road trip here and there. We're going to do some lives. We're going to document the whole thing and record. I got a whole bunch of memory cards, so that should be a lot of fun. We're going to bring a bunch of stickers with us, and we're going to be, stickering up every gas station that we see, any cop car we can get behind, and we're going to take pictures of that. We'll be posting that to the White Rose Telegram, and like I said, we'll be doing some live streams of that road trip from here. So if you want to help us cover that so I'm not coming out of my pocket, that would be greatly appreciated. Link is in the description. So that's it, everybody. Thank you all for joining me here tonight. I will be uploading whatever happens tomorrow at that court hearing. We'll see with this bail revocation and all that bullshit. I'm not trying to hear it. They can't hold me in jail. And, they're going to learn. Every time they want to bring me in court on some bullshit, then they're going to feel the pain. And they're going to have to deal with me. Because I'm pissed off, and they're wasting my time, they're wasting our tax dollars. We're not having it. We're not having it. So, have a good night, everybody. Thank you.